Have your legs started to feel foreign to you? What used to be a quick walk to the mailbox now feels like you're moving through wet concrete. Maybe there's that dull ache behind the knees, a strange tightness in your calves, or swelling that builds as the day wears on, and no one's really explained why. Here's the truth I tell my own patients, and it often surprises them. It's not just aging. It's circulatory fatigue. It's microinflammation. It's lymphatic stagnation. These aren't buzzwords. They're the quiet, correctable culprits behind what many seniors think is just part of getting older. But here's the breakthrough. We now have non-pharmaceutical tools, safe, affordable, and backed by emerging clinical data, that can restore circulation, reduce chronic leg tension, and even help you sleep through the night without cramps or restlessness. Today, I want to walk you through 3 specific protocols I often recommend in my practice. Not pills, not surgery, just smart, targeted interventions using compounds your body actually recognizes, because they come from nature, not a lab. We'll explore why sweet almond oil massage isn't just folk wisdom, it's vasomotor therapy in disguise. How a turmeric, black pepper synergy can dampen inflammatory signaling at the cellular level. And why grapeseed extract might be the vascular support secret no one in mainstream medicine is talking about yet, but should. This is for people who are done masking symptoms and ready to treat the root cause. Not gimmicks, not marketing, just results. So if you've been living with heavy legs, poor circulation, or nighttime discomfort, stay with me. There are answers, and they start with understanding your body differently than you've been taught. You've likely heard about almond oil before, but what you probably haven't heard is that this simple oil can act as a functional circulatory support agent, especially when applied with intention. Let's strip away the marketing. Sweet almond oil is rich in oleic acid, linoleic acid, vitamin E, and magnesium. These aren't just nice-sounding nutrients. They directly influence microvascular tone, skin barrier integrity, and peripheral nerve signaling. Here's what we now understand from the data. Topical magnesium, when absorbed through the skin, interacts with NMDA receptors in local nerve endings, helping reduce pain signaling. The mechanical motion of massage stimulates nitric oxide release in capillary walls, dilating blood vessels and enhancing nutrient delivery. Vitamin E supports endothelial repair, particularly in aging skin where oxidative damage is accelerated. But here's the key point. It's not the oil alone, it's the ritual that activates the benefit. Just applying it like lotion, that won't cut it. You need to warm a small amount, about 1 teaspoon, in your hands. Apply it at night when your body is in its parasympathetic rest and restore mode. Massage gently from ankle to knee in slow, upward strokes, not rushed, not distracted. Take 5 full minutes. This is no longer a cosmetic routine. It becomes a form of vascular physiotherapy. DNA, a small randomized trial published in 2018 in the Iranian Journal of Nursing, found that older adults who received almond oil leg massage experienced a 45% reduction in self-reported leg fatigue and improved sleep quality within 1 week. What does this tell us? It's not about exotic cures. It's about targeted care applied consistently. You're not just moisturizing. You're rebuilding capillary health. You're stimulating lymphatic movement. You're inviting your legs to breathe again. This is low-tech medicine at its finest. Have you ever actually tried daily leg massage, consistently, for more than 5 days in a row? If not, this may be the single easiest habit you can start tonight. Let's talk about chronic inflammation, the kind that doesn't cause swelling or redness, but quietly erodes your comfort, mobility, and circulation over time. Most of the leg stiffness, aching joints, and nighttime cramps people over 60 experience. They're not just from wear and tear. They're the result of systemic low-grade inflammation, often triggered by aging cells, gut imbalances, or oxidative stress in blood vessels. This is where curcumin, the active compound in turmeric, enters the conversation. Now, curcumin is one of the most extensively studied natural anti-inflammatories in the world. It downregulates NF-kappa B, the key signaling molecule behind chronic inflammatory pathways, and reduces pro-inflammatory cytokines like IL-6 and TNF-alpha. But there's a catch. On its own, curcumin is poorly absorbed by the human digestive tract. In fact, less than 1% of it reaches your bloodstream unless it's combined with the right cofactor. Enter black pepper. Black pepper contains piperine, a bioactive compound that increases the absorption of curcumin by up to 2,000%. Yes, 2,000%. This synergy transforms turmeric from a spice into a therapeutic agent. Here's how I recommend using it. Test tube anti-inflammatory evening elixir. A half teaspoon turmeric powder. A pinch of black pepper. 1 cup of warm unsweetened almond milk. Optional. 1 teaspoon of raw honey or Ceylon cinnamon. Drink this about 1 hour before bed. It not only reduces inflammation systemically, but also supports muscle relaxation and better sleep, 2 things that matter enormously when you're dealing with leg discomfort. Book's scientific backing. A 2021 meta-analysis published in Phytotherapy Research concluded that turmeric supplementation was statistically significant in reducing joint pain and stiffness in osteoarthritis patients, with fewer side effects than ibuprofen. And unlike painkillers, curcumin works on the underlying cause, not just the symptom. But again, consistency is key. It's not a one-time fix. You need 14 days of daily use before the effects begin to compound. That's how inflammation works. It doesn't build overnight, and it doesn't resolve overnight either. If you're looking for a gentle but clinically effective way to reduce inflammation without pharmaceuticals, turmeric paired with black pepper remains one of the most accessible and proven options we have. What's your current nighttime routine? If you're not addressing inflammation before bed, you may be missing your best window for recovery. You've probably heard of antioxidants before, but few people understand how targeted antioxidants can directly influence circulation, especially in the lower extremities. Grape seed extract, for example, is one of the most potent and vascular-specific plant compounds in modern integrative medicine. Its power lies in a unique class of antioxidants called oligomeric proanthocyanidins, or OPCs for short. These molecules are incredibly effective at strengthening capillary walls, reducing vascular permeability, and improving venous tone, especially in aging blood vessels. Here's why this matters. As we age, the small blood vessels in our legs become fragile, less elastic, and more prone to microleakage. That's often why we see ankle swelling by the evening or heaviness after sitting or standing too long. Most people chalk that up to poor circulation. But the real issue, it's capillary fatigue, and grape seed extract directly addresses this. Microscope what the research shows. A 2020 double-blind, placebo-controlled study in clinical interventions in aging found that 150 mg of grape seed extract daily reduced lower leg swelling, improved venous return, and even enhanced skin elasticity in participants over 65 after just 6 weeks. That's not just relief, it's restoration. Here's how to use it. White heavy check mark recommended dosage. Look for a standardized extract with at least 90–95% OX. Start with 100–200 mg daily, taken with food to improve absorption. Pair it with a flavonoid-rich diet, berries, citrus, dark leafy greens, to enhance vascular synergy. One important note: grapeseed extract is not the same as resveratrol, which comes from grape skins. Resveratrol supports metabolic and cellular aging. Grapeseed OPCs support vascular architecture. They are complementary, but not interchangeable. If your legs often feel tight, swollen, or just sluggish by evening, this may be one of the most effective supplements you've never tried. Bonus: many users also report improvement in visible veins and skin tone, because when your capillaries are stronger, your skin naturally holds moisture and elasticity better. Have you ever used grape seed extract? If not, would you be open to trying it for 30 days and tracking your results? You might be surprised what your legs feel like with real support at the microvascular level. There's a simple anatomical truth that most people, patients and doctors alike, overlook. Your calves are a second heart. That's not metaphorical. The muscles in your lower legs play a critical role in venous return, that is, pumping deoxygenated blood back up to your heart. Without adequate calf contraction throughout the day, blood begins to pool, lymph becomes stagnant, and swelling creeps in. And yet, the older we get, the more time we spend sitting. The less we move our feet. The less we activate the very system that keeps our lower limbs nourished and clean. Let me be blunt here. No oil, supplement, or cream can replace muscular contraction. If your feet are weak, your circulation will be too. So what's the fix? Not complicated, not expensive, just consistent. Here's a simple 3-minute routine you can do daily, seated or standing. 1. Ankle pumps. Sit in a chair and slowly point your toes forward, then flex them back toward you. Do 20 repetitions per foot. This engages the tibialis anterior and soleus, both crucial to venous return. 2. Tennis ball roll. Place a tennis ball under the sole of your foot. Roll it slowly from heel to toes for 1 minute each side. This stimulates small intrinsic foot muscles that support balance and circulation. 3. Calf raises. Stand behind a chair, feet hip-width apart. Raise your heels slowly. Hold at the top for 3 seconds, then lower. Do 10-15 reps. Focus on control, not speed. Pushpin: why this matters. According to a 2014 study in Phlebology, reduced calf muscle pump efficiency is one of the leading contributors to chronic venous insufficiency in older adults. And the fix isn't medication, it's movement. When your foot arches weaken or your calf muscles atrophy, the entire vascular chain downstream suffers. It doesn't matter if you walk every day. If you're not engaging your feet and calves intentionally, you're leaving power on the table. This is preventative medicine through muscle activation. No prescription required. Just you, your body, and 3 minutes a day. What part of this routine can you start doing today, right now, while watching this video? Small actions, big results. If your legs feel tired, tight, or heavy by late afternoon, one root cause is often overlooked: poor vasodilation. In plain terms, your blood vessels aren't opening up the way they used to. That means your muscles receive less oxygen, your tissues get less nutrient delivery, and your legs begin to slow down, literally. One of the safest and most effective ways to reverse this: beets. That's right. This humble root vegetable is one of the most powerful natural sources of dietary nitrates. Compounds your body converts into nitric oxide, a signaling molecule that dilates blood vessels, improves circulation, and lowers vascular resistance. The science. A 2017 study in the Journals of Gerontology found that older adults who consumed beet juice before walking saw an 18% improvement in muscle oxygenation and walked more efficiently, with lower perceived exertion. Here's what's happening inside your body. Nitrites via oral bacteria, right arrow nitric oxide. Nitric oxide, expanded arteries and capillaries equals better flow. Better flow equals more oxygen to muscles equals less fatigue, less cramping, more strength. How to use it. Cup with straw option 1, quick boost. Drink 100-150 ml of organic beetroot juice 1 hour before physical activity, even just a walk around the block. Green salad option 2, weekly meal support. Roast whole beets with olive oil and thyme, or shred them raw into salads 2-3 times a week. For added benefit, pair with garlic or leafy greens, which also support vascular health. Pushpin pro tip. Avoid using mouthwash before consuming beets. The oral bacteria that convert nitrates into nitrites are essential for nitric oxide production, and mouthwash can wipe them out. Also, if you're on blood pressure medication or anticoagulants, speak with your doctor before adding high doses of beetroot to your regimen. It's generally safe, but always worth confirming. So if you're looking for a natural, food-based way to support leg performance, reduce cramping and feel lighter on your feet, start with beets. They work from the inside out. Left, what's your favorite way to prepare beets, roasted, juiced, or raw? Let us know in the comments below. You might inspire someone else to give it a try. If there's one message I hope you take from this, it's this: you are not powerless. Aging brings changes, that's inevitable, but the discomfort you feel in your legs, the swelling, the tightness, the fatigue, those are not irreversible. They are not just the price of getting older. What they are is information. Your body is communicating, and now you finally have the tools to respond. You've learned that something as simple as sweet almond oil, when used with intention, can improve microcirculation. That turmeric and black pepper, taken consistently, can calm systemic inflammation. That your calves are a second heart, and activating them daily improves everything from blood return to energy. That grapeseed extract can strengthen fragile capillaries. That beets can reopen narrowed vessels. And that lifting your legs for just 15 minutes each night sends a message to your lymphatic system to start clearing out the stagnation. None of these are gimmicks. None of these require prescriptions. What they do require is consistency. The truth is, resilience is built through rituals, small acts, repeated daily. 5 minutes here, a small stretch there, a mindful breath before bed, a teaspoon of oil massaged with care. We spend our younger years ignoring our legs, and by the time we need them most, they're begging us to pay attention. But the moment you begin caring for them again, they respond, and so does your confidence, your mobility, your sense of independence. So here's what I ask. Tonight, just try one of these. Warm the oil, elevate your legs. Roll your foot on a ball, whatever feels most doable. Make this one act your turning point. Not toward youth, but toward comfort, capability, and control. That's what healthy aging really means. Left, have you tried any of the tools we talked about today? Or do you have a routine that's worked for you? Share it in the comments. It might help someone else who's still searching. And if this video gave you value, consider subscribing. We release evidence-based tools for healthy aging every week, because your later years shouldn't be defined by pain, but by power. Until next time, take care of your legs and the life that depends on them.